What's up, Barça Blaugranes people and D-Spot people? Diego here, coming at you live as I do, even in moments such as these where I'm actually out celebrating the 40th anniversary of my parents-in-law. So you can imagine how thrilled my wife is right now that I'm down here celebrating the victory, the Barça victory, the Derby victory over over our city rivals, Espanyol. And how good of an impression I'm obviously making on my parents-in-law. But listen, hey, I gotta come down here. It's it's what we have to do. Us Barca people need to stick together in moments of victory, in moments of crisis, and in moments of just tension. And right now, I just had to get something out there, at least to you guys, just to, share with you guys my feelings, give you guys this platform. Hi there, yes I am from Barcelona, but listen, I'll get to you guys' questions and comments real quick in a second. Right now I just wanted to basically say thank God for these 3 points. Thank God for these 3 vital points, guys. If it wasn't for these 3 points, Football Club Barcelona, we would not have been in La Liga anymore. There wouldn't have been any sort of Liga to play for, because that would have been it. That would have been over. Real Madrid again with a narrow victory. How many times have we not seen this season? How many times? I'm tired of their remontadas, of their late, deep into stoppage time, or in this case, deep into, game time goals that save their asses. It's remarkable, and it's both remarkable and just extremely freaking annoying, man. I was hoping, I wasn't watching the game, the Real Madrid game, but I was checking on my phone, and I was loving seeing that they were, that Valencia had scored a goal. But like so many times this season, not until the end of the game do I actually bother even watching, because they're going to get that winner at the end. And they did. So all my hopes were set that at least Barca was going to come out now tonight against Espanyol to win this match. And as it always is, it's a derby, much like the Clásico. You never underestimate a derby, and let's not forget that Espanyol, para ellos una temporada, like for them a good season is having beaten us, and even more so, just the icing on the cake is making sure that we don't win La Liga. I don't have to remind the culés out there the year where Tamudo obviously scored that late winner to strip La Liga away from us. That was that same game, if you guys remember, where Messi copied another one of Diego Maradona's famous goals, the hand of God. In this case, it was the hand of that was almost going to give us La Liga, but Tamudo took that one away. Espanyol fans, Los Pericos, deservedly so, were over thrilled and just jubilant to take that Liga away from us. And I felt like this was going to happen again. Now, tonight, sluggish start. I have to give credit to the Espanyol defense in this case, because they were not giving us any sort of space whatsoever. And it was just, I was like, oh my gosh, again, like I said, my parents-in-law are celebrating their 40th upstairs, so I was lucky enough that I had the TV on, and I was able to, pay some attention to it. So in the moments that I did, it was just looking not good. It was looking like the defense was too tight for us, and there wasn't enough inspiration, or let's say the motivation from the Barca camp to really, put that dagger pass in to capitalize on a moment. And but hey, thank you, Jurado. Got to give credit where it is due. He put that beauty of a pass in, which landed to Luis Suarez to hit the 1-0. And then it was just, weight lifted off of my shoulder, or all of our shoulders, I should say. And thank God for that, because that 1-0 was a blessing. And from there on, it looked a lot better. Look, let me get to some of your questions. I see some questions pulling in. Tim, Renato, is this you? No, this is not Renato. My name is Diego. I am from Barcelona. I live in Barcelona, and Renato lives in Brazil. I'm the social media manager of Barça Blaugranes, and I am the person that does these Facebook Lives after every match, or at least once a week, if I can get to a match. The last time I came to you guys, of course, was for the Barça, Real Madrid-Barcelona. A lot of you guys checked in that day. What a day that was, of course. Just the thought of it makes my heart flutter and just keeps me buzzing like crazy. If you guys haven't checked out my review, my entire match day analysis, do check it out. Make sure you go to D-Spot on YouTube to check that out. That's youtube.com/C/D-Spot, D for Diego. Make sure you check me out and subscribe on my YouTube channel. I get all the Barca news to you guys with a little twist, with a funny little twist, whether it's coming live or whether it's pre-produced content. D-Spot on YouTube is where it's at. So make sure you check that out if you want to keep in touch with the Barca news, and as well, if you haven't seen it already, check the latest or the last Real Madrid-Barca match analysis, because Jesus Christ, that was awesome. What a day, what a day. I went out there to the Bernabeu, traveled to Madrid just to get, first-hand impressions and interview people before, during, and after the game, and got a whole lot of abuse shouted at my head when Messi scored that goal. But, man, it was just awesome. So check it out, guys. Today, like I said, I just wanted to quickly get out to you guys to say what's up, to release some of this stress that I'm sure of you feeling. So let me get to your questions real quick. Not going to be a whole lot of match any type of support we can get right now in the defense is much needed and very much welcome. So I would say let's get this boy in. If you can get him at a reasonable price, then definitely, why not? I'm just scrolling back to the top here. Again, are you from Barcelona? Yes, I am. My name is Diego. I am from Barcelona. I live there. Am I live? Yes, I'm live. I try to come live every match, guys. After every match, if there's some times where they play twice a week, and I can't that day, because of my work or because of family commitments, whatever, once a week for sure. So whether it is on the Barca platform, whether it is on YouTube, on D-Spot, on my YouTube channel, you guys can check me out there. Hyder, do Sergio Roberto play better in the midfield rather than the right back? No, I wouldn't say so. I think the right back is a good spot for him. In the midfield right now, he's so. He's a little bit overshadowed, overcasted by other players. Let's not forget that Iniesta is still, partially on the bench. Luis Enrique saves him a lot of the time. So. Andre Gomez, obviously, Luis Enrique has a clear preference for Andre Gomez as well. We have Rakitic. Let's see what the new manager, whoever it will be, Valverde or Onthue. Let's see who it is. But I think Sergio Roberto's place is in the right back. I have a doubt though whether he will stay, and if he does, whether he will continue to get starting minutes. He's been obviously a lifesaver several moments, whether it was against Paris Saint-Germain with the, of course, unforgettable historic sixth goal, or that magnificent athletic run in the 92nd, 3rd minute against Madrid last weekend, where he was able to, start that entire counter-attack, which led to the phenomenal Messi goal. So he obviously had amazing moments. Just I'm not sure if on a consistent level, whether he is the man for the job. So let's see. Tibet is saying exactly they are getting lucky this year. I'm without a doubt assuming that you're referring to Real Madrid. They are definitely extremely lucky, but gotta give credit where it is due. Even in their case, just they're doing it, man. They're doing it not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. I mean, I don't know if anybody can throw me a stat out there right now and tell me how many late goals Madrid has been scoring this season. I would like to know. I actually, that reminds me, I had a stat for it. I think it was back in January or February, around that, and it was something crazy that. What was it again? I'm trying to remember. I think it was something crazy like that Madrid had not been, or had been losing rather, until the 80th minute, or had not been winning, or something like that, until the 80th minute, for the majority of their matches so far. So, they have been pulling these, one game remontadas, or late in a match remontadas for this entire season. But look, aquí en España se dice es la suerte del campeón, is the luck of the champion, and if they do become champion at the end of the season, then gotta give credit where it is due, man. It's look, I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking annoying, but they're doing it, so gotta give them credit if they do end up winning. But of course, I was dreading this game against Espanyol. We came away with the 3 points that allows us to continue to dreaming. Hay Liga, señores. Siga habiendo Liga. So let's see what happens within the next couple of weeks. Madrid, of course, has to play against Sevilla. Never easy, not with San Pauli, even though Barça made it look easy. And Sevilla has been going through just absolute turmoil this last part of the season. But it's still Sevilla, still San Pauli, and I have faith that they will do some magic against Madrid and Celta. And let's not forget about Celta. They've been playing very decent football and are a very good footballing squad. Of course, in the semis against Man U in the Europa League. So let's see what they got in store. Back to your questions. Duanya. Again, guys, I always say this every week, but my apologies if I pronounce your names incorrectly. That's my ignorance when it comes to names and last names from parts of the world that I'm just not fluent with or familiar with. So my apologies in advance. Just shared your video. Let them know you appreciate it. Hey, I'm definitely appreciative of you guys sharing this video and share it a lot. You know what I mean? Like, send me your thumbs up. Let me know where you guys are watching this from too. Yeah, fill it out in the comment section where you guys are representing. And I love to. I mean, for me, this platform Barça Blaugranes has been an eye opener to see where all of the international culés are from, me being from here, from Barcelona, from Europe, and I have lived internationally quite a bit, but it's just been amazing to see where, how far this passion and this love for Football Club Barcelona spreads, and I love to get in touch and connect with you guys and be part of this entire movement. So yeah, definitely spread the love, spread Barça Blaugranes, and spread the D-Spot. Again, that's my personal channel. You can check me out on YouTube, Twitter at This Is D-Spot, and on Facebook as well at D-Spot, and YouTube, as I've been mentioning, on just search for D-Spot, you'll find my channel. It's youtube.com/C/D-Spot. Omer, Barça have lost, drawn games during the season which they could have won. Can't control what happens with Real. We can and should focus on getting our bit right like we did today. Always I can't see the end of your comment, Omer. But yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? I was thinking this during the game at some point. As much shit as we give Barça, or at least that I've been giving Barça, and I know that you guys have too, so reading your comments and with our interactions, as much shit as we've been giving them in terms of saying, why is it that we lose? Why is it that we draw games? Why is it that we come out with games without any passion? Why is it that we have these moments where we can capitalize on a victory, or I should say capitalize on a moment of weakness of Real Madrid, where they maybe lose or tie a match like the one against Atletico, and we come out against Malaga just looking absolutely clueless in terms of what we need to do out there. There's no sense that we can go on top of La Liga. Despite all of those moments, we are still only we are still top of La Liga at today. Obviously, Madrid has a game in hand, and it's despite all of that, we're in with a big chance of winning. So Madrid, their season has not been as good as they the prensa make it out to be, in a sense that they have been playing just average football. Let's say what it is. It's been average football. And on the other hand, Barça maybe has not been as bad as we maybe criticize them for. Of course, el listón está muy alto. El listón está altísimo. By that I mean, our expectations and what we are used to of Barça is incredibly high. They have set the standards, the bar very high. And this season, it's been like this, but we're still in with a chance, guys. We're still in with a chance, so let's keep the faith. If anything, this team has shown us that they can produce miracles, and it's been unpredictable this whole season. The world today has been unpredictable. We've had Brexit over here in Europe. We've had Trump winning the elections. We've had Barça winning 6-1. So all these things were unexpected, and let's see if we can snatch the La Liga title away from Madrid. That would, of course, just give it so much more meaning, right? We don't just want to win La Copita, La Copa del Rey. That would be a bit of a letdown for sure. Tim, Renato, is this you? No, again, this is not Renato. My name is Diego, guys. I am the Barcelona contributor, social media manager for SB Nation, or for Barça Blaugranes. Muhyiddin, Barça for life. I'm with you, my buddy. Barça for life. Visca el Barça y Visca Cataluña, mi hijo. Ash, Barça, we're looking exhausted. Don't know if I'm honest. Are you guys still there? Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties, it seems. But guys, I don't know if the stream has been good or if it hasn't not been good. But look, I'm here. I'm putting in a couple of minutes because I want to, because it's important for me and I hope for you guys too. So anyway, back to what you were saying about not feeling intense Catalan Derby. Intensity maybe wasn't there, but the nerves, I tell you, were there. Whether Barça was looking exhausted, probably. The midday game against Osasuna. Osasuna historically always strong. What was the end score? 7-1, I think it was. So, but look, man, 3 points. We got the 3 points, los 3 puntos. Top of la Liga y ahí seguimos. Ahí seguimos y hay Liga. Iditia, Madrid are hardly lucky. Just restrained attack from quality team, but frustrating for us. Fingers crossed they fall sooner than later and we don't. Bueno, it's both. It's la suerte del campeón. You gotta have some luck, but the fact that they've been doing it so consistent, you can't just all put it on luck. I agree with you there. And their quality is just so deep. Their bench is so deep. It's crazy. Omer, what is this nonsense? Guys, I'm sorry. These wireless. I'm not in my house, so I don't know if any of this is coming through or not. I'm slowly gonna wrap it up here because I don't really feel like keeping you guys waiting and keeping my parents-in-law waiting, and my wife must be wondering where I am. So we're gonna wrap it up here. But the Barca Legends game, yeah, Ronaldinho Gaucho, man, he still has it. So the highlights and that magnificent passes, and hey, give credit to Julie as well, man. He's still top goal scorer. Iditia, also what you think of Gomez's performance? I think the ball control tackles are getting better. Look, yeah, he still fumbles. It doesn't give me all the security that I would want and I expect. But let's cut him some slack today. He was all right. He was all right. Your favorite Roberto, Fernandez. Oh, my favorite has signed a contract extension. Oh, Jesus. You're saying Roberto Fernandez has signed a contract extension? I didn't know that. He's no good though, isn't he? He's got to go, that guy. We need to I can't believe we didn't get Monchi, for Christ's sake. Forget 80-minute goals. Madrid have scored an incredible 13 goals after 90 minutes for yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Love Barca from Pakistan, man. Hi, yeah. Repping all the way from Pakistan. Frank, I love Barca. So do I, Frankie. Listen, Frank Fuentes, Diego here signing off. I'm going to go back upstairs. My apologies for the Wi-Fi interruptions. I've had to leave the YouTube live session as well. I don't know exactly what's going on. So I got to go back upstairs and join the festivities of my parents-in-law 40th anniversary, no less. So Giuseppe, Bruna, muchísima suerte. Un beso muy fuerte. I'm happy for you guys. And let's hope for another 40 years more of a great loving marriage. So that's my little shout out to my parents-in-law. Hopefully they'll forgive me now that they see my little congratulatory message, and to my wife as well. I need to go back upstairs, guys. Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, hay Liga, 3 puntos, Derby. Pressure is off for another couple of days, and make sure you connect with me next week again. Always doing these live sessions. I love doing it live. Make sure you check out, obviously, my YouTube channel. In case you haven't noticed yet, that's dspot. So youtube.com/c/dspot. Check me out. Subscribe there. Like, share, comment, guys. Keep it going, and let's get it. Vamos a coger la Liga, vamos a por la Liga. El Madrid va a pinchar, estoy seguro. Madrid will lose some points, will drop some points. Let's hope Barca can capitalize on it. All right? Venga, chicos, vamos. Hasta la próxima. See you soon. Chao.